It's been a minute, hasn't it? Before we watch the insane worlds of video games and commercials from Caddicarus, I want to discuss a couple things. One, budget increase. No more ring light on my glasses, especially since I got more bigger glasses. Because, frankly, I learned ever since I got these that I would have been way better in my youth if I would have just gotten bigger glasses than the small, stupid, minimalistic frames I had. Wouldn't you have known? Secondly, yeah, just increasing and lighting to make everything consistent. All the lights in here is made by the same company, so I just have to tweak a couple of things, but it's spending hours messing with lighting, especially ring lights out over 10 years old. But that's probably not what you're wondering about. You're probably wondering, why did it take you almost a whole year to make a video? Hear me out. As you can tell, I'm home. I'm not in a dorm room. I had a difficult time uploading videos here from Caddicarus last year. So I said, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to dedicate a full week. Not a day, not a couple of hours to do this. I'm going to dedicate a week. So I can just upload these videos with no issue. That was the plan. But, and this is a big old but, we had a terrible storm when I got back from college. And it basically destroyed the internet speed here. I used to be able to upload one of these videos within 4 hours. A long time, but doable in a day. Now it takes me an hour to upload a 3-minute long video. Look at the length of this video and think basically an hour every 3 minutes. And just by the length of this video, 20 hours to upload this video alone, assuming I started right off the bat, which you should know me by now. If this is your first video of me reacting to Caddicarus, I recommend checking the others in the playlist. It should be in the icons above. I like to talk, as you can tell. So I basically have to dedicate a week, guaranteed, to make sure I upload this video. But the problem is, I worked a lot this summer. Not only keeping this house maintained, but also working for a sports team every other week. If that, there was a lot of back-to-back weeks, so I couldn't upload a lot. And I won't lie to you, I'd seen the first 3 minutes of this video. I was starting a reaction back in June. But as soon as I passed the 3-minute mark, the Wi-Fi got shut down. Not because we forgot to pay the bills or anything, but because a wind hit a power line, that hit our power line, that hit our internet line. And now anytime we have a gust of wind, the internet can just snap away. The amount of times I had to stop my edits to fix that issue is ridiculous. So I basically had to wait not only for calm weather, not only I had to make sure I dedicate a full week to do a video, especially these, I have to basically make sure the internet doesn't collapse. That's why I'm waiting to the last part of August to at least record. That's what I mainly want to do. If I can record and upload these videos, fantastic. But there's a chance I may not be able to upload them when I hope I was able to in the community post. I'm only pushing this week because the first 3 days the weatherman was completely off and we had 20-mile-per-hour winds. So, I'm hoping I can get uploaded by Sunday. Hopefully. Today's Wednesday. No promises. So this video is probably going to be compressed multiple times just to speed up the speed. This is just ridiculous. Also, I'm just going to put the video here or here, I would decide in post and call it a day. No fancy zooms or anything, because I don't have the internet for it. The spiral video, the part 2 of it, I had pushed because of everything that's happening in the weather to the week I come back to college, because I can upload the video at that point with no issue. Especially since it's a 2-hour video, and that would take me 2 weeks to upload. But anyways, enough talking. You made it this long to my rant. Please like, comment, subscribe, and comment a crown emoji just to confuse people in the comments. Anyways, without further ado, I'm rewatching the first 3 minutes because I don't want to forget anything, but I probably will make jokes I made before, I don't know. I'm really repetitive. There you go. Love the new intro, man.
And now, the latest headlines straight from the newsroom with Sour Nick.
I forgot.
Hello,
He made
my
that face.
name is Bobby Spuds. Do you want a big fish? Then come on down to Big Fish. Big Fish. We have fish.
Ah! Good evening. I'm Tim Face, and I'm very proud to present to you our latest house on the market. This
I'll take
contemporary
it.
ground floor skip comes with all the facilities you would expect for the modern family, including space, bags, angles, and rust. Featuring the latest in house defense technology, you'd be a fool to not jump on this bargain property at only $5 million a day. So call today and inquire now.
All that for $5 million? What a deal.
But just watch out for the...
No! Don't do that to me, man.
Picture this. You make a...
It's going to cancel you for saying that. Holy shit. Think about the children.
thing and you're really proud of it, but there's just one problem. You live in a field. You need to sell that thing to bring in some money. And what better way to do that than with an advert of a black guy stretching your face out? You'd think the easiest and most effective way of selling a video game would be to show the video game. And nowadays that's exactly what we do. But where's the artistry? Where's the daring? Where's the soul? Where's my PS2 commercials directed by David Lynch, eh? Where's my Lynch? I don't remember any of these bloody things. I remember the two adorable Japanese men uniting the rednecks in a game of Wii tennis. I remember the Dead Island reverse zombie chase. I remember child Jack Black telling me how great Pitfall is. I remember the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star Dead Space 1 trailer. I remember Stevie Wonder being used to show how Atari is so great you don't even need eyes to enjoy it. Oh wait, that's fake? Well, it shouldn't have been. I think video game ads are a lost art. Who cares about what the game is like? I want to bring back the ads that have barely anything to do with anything. They're as much an ad for a video game as they are for a massive hat.
Abe Wiegand would be impressed with that hat. American approved.
You know, like that 90s ad about the hamster that broke his wheel and then died of boredom, which was for jeans. Or like how Ridley Scott directed an ad in 1973 about a boy pushing his bike up a hill and then riding it back down again, and it was for bread. Or how about that ad starring Johnny Depp, full name Jonathan Department, and he's lost in a desert driving a car, which for some reason meant it was advertising a men's fragrance called Sausage. And today I want to celebrate them. All of them. I love them even if they're terrible, like my kids. Yes, everybody, this is a video filled with nothing but ads. Doesn't that sound fun?
This video feels like it's targeted towards me. He's staring right into my heart with pathetic, unoriginal, inspired soul. Probably because I skip his ads, because no one tells me to watch his ads. Until recently. Finally, you guys are finally telling me. It took you guys 2 months to warn me. But, I mean, he's looking directly at me. He's coming after me. God damn it.
From the weird to the wonderful, from the tedious to the memorable, from the hot to the moldy. Welcome to the insane world of video game commercials.
Hey, I'm Nathan Drake. Subway, where winners eat.
Part 1.
Goddamn.
I don't want it. These are the kinds of ads that after I watch them just make me think, okay, I don't want it now. Well done for doing the literal opposite of what an ad is supposed to do. Stuff like what you see here, a PS2 ad from 2003 featuring a couple of people hearing the news about the console and running up to the shops to pick one up. And then a few more hear about it. Then a few more. And a few more. And a few more. And by the end, all I can think about is how many variations of syphilis do I now have? Fun, anyone? Where is the fun here? If buying a PS2 means I have to rummage through a heap of sweaty men only to get thrown back down to another heap of sweaty men, well, there's a lot cheaper and easier ways of doing that. All of this doesn't make me think.
Look. This is clearly targeted towards the American audience for Black Friday shopping. Because, goddamn, we take shopping way too fucking serious over here. People would literally kill people for toilet paper. Toilet paper!
Think how popular the PS2 is or how much I want to join the community. It makes me think of Black Friday with a high
Yep.
heel in Grandad's head. PS2. Pox. Sickness. 2 billion dead. And why is there a child in a swimming cap? What has he been swimming in? What has he been swimming in? Oh, doesn't matter. Down he goes into the mountain of men, never to be seen again.
Ayo.
Just like Hollywood.
Rated E for every...
Ayo! Yo, that's a dark joke. I love it.
I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to start making your guesses on what this ad is about. Ready?
Alright. Want me rewatch that?
Just like Hollywood.
Rated E for everyone.
Okay, so it's way E. So it's a kid's game. Zombie and farts. Planet of the Zombies.
I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to start making your guesses on what this ad is about. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. No, you're wrong. It's for Monster Rancher 2 on the PlayStation.
Pardon me? Damn it.
Yeah, it wasn't an ad for an anti-chafing beard cream or an ad reminding you to take a bath. It's actually for a Japanese monster battling simulator. Wretched, but the fun doesn't stop there.
Get real.
All right. I don't know if I'd call...
What in the Zen Z fuck? We were only 5, so that was not on us. Who the fuck made that ad? It wasn't Gen Z this time, but that would be something Gen Z would do. I feel so conflicted right now. What the fuck?
Call that boring and more smelly, but go on.
For something exciting, check this out.
Right, so you have the gall to say that cavemen are boring, which might I add, they are very in right now. I mean, Christ, look at me. But then immediately go on to talk to me about what's really exciting while sounding like that.
Get real. For something exciting, check this out.
Yeah, kids, that's lame. You want to know what's really in right now? Kitchenware.
Monster Rancher Battle Card for PlayStation game console.
Well, gee, this ad's going really well. I hope nothing surprising happens while I carry my very expensive, delicate jet black sheet of glass.
Game Boy Color. Use the special card on each.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah. Ah.
You set the grass down, mate. Oh god, no, not the grass, not the poor
really
grass.
just happen?
What did the grass ever do to you, lad? The grass had a family, had a future in the house. What in the fuck are you doing?
Game Boy Color. Use the special card on each.
Yes. Yes, it did.
That... Like, I'm sorry, but if I was that guy that got that effect put on him,
Did that really just happen?
Game Boy Color. Use the
If I was this guy, I would sue because this is a defamation of sin and hell. This ruins my reputation. I said what I said.
card, Ollie.
Yes. Yes, it did. I've got nothing. That was something that just happened.
This Christmas, Toys R Us is the place for all your presents. Our brand new
Rest in peace.
Christmas packed with 132 pages of great gift ideas.
So there you go, kids. That's how you advertise a Japanese monster breeding sim. Hope you liked it.
100% games.
Well, that's just blatant false advertising. I'd say it was around 96% games and 4%. Ooh, Nintendo! Who doesn't love Nintendo, apart from people that don't love Nintendo? They always have great commercials to bring in the whole family together and make you feel warm, fuzzy, and excited on the inside and
Ayo, the alien one's out. Chill.
out. What have you got for us today?
We are Nintendo Ultimate TV Game System. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us. You cannot beat us. Even with your robot partner, you cannot beat us. So 1 million. You cannot beat us. Discover new worlds. You cannot beat us. Aim your zapper gun. You cannot beat us. We are Nintendo.
Fail.
I cannot beat you.
Fail. That ad was probably the closest thing in recent years to make me want to get the rope again.
Good. I don't want to. Oh, yeah, look at this beast. The Atari Jaguar. Oh, no, sorry. The Atari Jaguar. Driving a car. Going really far. Oh, no, it's tar. When the original ad campaign is
Dr. Zoots would be jealous of you, mate.
telling me that I can't add numbers together and calling me thick as whale shit.
Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford!
Then chances are I'm not going to buy one. But what the hell? I got one anyway. And now that I have one, why don't we have a look at some games available for it, like Cybermorph? Dude, look at these 64 bits of mega power going to town on this kid. He's loving it. He can't get enough bits. 64 bits isn't enough. He wants all the bits.
Let's see how those 64 bits of mega power feel. Ben?
Oh, lovely.
You know, the 64-bit was actually interesting me. I was interested in the Jaguar and whatnot, but after that, I'm just left with a scar and a soul from all the embarrassment I had to endure.
It's great to know that the console you want me to buy makes me sick up all over my beanbag. Tell me, does it come with 64-bit wet wipes? See, I have some at home, but they're only 16-bit wet wipes, so they can't clean anything higher than... Part 2. Gross. You know, there's nothing quite like chucking up to start your morning, and for some reason, game ads really used to have an obsession with being downright disgusting for absolutely no reason at all. Oh, I get it. The Game Boy Pocket comes in 6 colors, and this one is transparent so you can see the veins inside the tongue. If I didn't want a Game Boy before, I still don't want one.
That reminds me. I need to go and buy a PS2.
Which pair will be biggest on the beach this summer? These or these? By the way, I censored this myself. The actual print ad was uncensored. If you want to know what it looks like under there, well, I can tell you that they're hairy. And the best...
To be honest, that will work today because there's a bunch of horny bastards today, so. Just put Unipop on it and people will dig that up.
Part about all of this is that it's an ad for Sonic 1.
What the fuck? You know, I was expecting that to be like a sex game or a horny game or a hentai game. Something reasonable. Hell, I even go Grand Theft Auto. Something reasonable, but Sonic? No fucking wonder why there's so many people wanting to fuck Sonic. They had those ads! Oh, fuck me. This is why gamers have bad reputations.
And 2 on the Game Gear. Hey, Mum! I want Sonic 2 on Game Gear! Alright, son! Which one is that? Oh, you know, the one with the unshaved sack on it! You'd think that this would be for some kind of hair growth shampoo or something, but no, we're now using pubes to sell a Sonic game. I mean, sure, why not? It's not like this stuff even works anyway, so, you know, why even bother advertising it? So while we're still on the topic of insides coming out, here's a video game ad with lots of sick in it, because that makes me buy things.
$60? This game sucks. It's exactly the same game.
That is absolutely outrageous. How could you bring yourself to put that? Oh, don't worry. It gets worse, though. Not only does the ad keep going with our lovely man standing ankle deep in his own breakfast, but then he does...
I was imagining how much... If there was ever a way to make me gag in a heartbeat, it's anything to do with 4 or anti-4. God damn it, I ate before this. Fuck! Something told me not to eat for once for breakfast, but you know, I wanted to make myself feel good. I wanted to make myself feel grand. I had a terrible week so far. And you do that to me the one time I eat breakfast in the morning. Fuck me. It better stop. It better not do anything else.
They did it to me again. I could have.
That. Right, so whatever they're selling has to be really good, right? Or at least good enough to make you sit there watching a man throw up a swimming pool and then beat himself to death with his own spine. So tell me, what should he have spent his $60 on instead of a game that he didn't like? Yep, he shouldn't have bought Call of Duty. He should have bought an Ouya.
Seriously?
Like me. And in their defense, the ad does show off one of the Ouya's best features. It catches absolutely everything that comes out of your body, and is also a great place to keep all of your collection of bones in. Thinking more about it, though, this isn't only extremely appropriate for how the thing ended up, but how else are you supposed to advertise a console that sounds like a rallying cry for posh twats? We need to the Texas and smelly immigrants. Ouya! 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 You know what, guys? I'm sick of...
He can blend in with all politicians in America.
Sick. Let's see what else Sony are up to with their... Oh dear.
What in the human centipede? What is up with 4 in video games? Do people really dig this shit, or is it just a sick practical joke?
I don't know if you guys knew this, but I love sick, so I'm gonna bring back the sick. It's great, isn't it? Especially when it comes from something completely natural and beautiful. Like a glutton with a caterpillar on his face, eating everything in a restaurant until he literally explodes over everybody in the dining room. Excuse me, sir, can I please get the bacon and eggs with a little drizzle of olive oil and fat man? You know something? I love this ad. It's basically Nintendo getting away with Monty Python's R-rated Mr. Creosote on daytime TV. And the best thing about all of it is that it's promoting Mario. Mario! Of all the things you want to associate with stomach contents, you pick Yoshi. Not my sweetheart. Not my cheese whiz. Not my little dicky. No more bodily fluids. I think that's a reasonable request. Let's see what happens in this Sega Saturn ad instead, then. We've got ominous lighting and music. 2 women dressed as toothpaste. Dramatic kissing of jewelry looking up to the only light in the room. A car. And then a man plays the Sega Saturn and...
So they actually did the sawtooth trap. I see.
The Sega Saturn, cheaper than a vacuum cleaner, more effective than a spoon. You know something? Looking at all of these ads has reminded me. I hate ads. Wouldn't it suck?
I hate ads too.
To be in an ad. Hello, I'm Spons!
Let's see. Did someone beat me to the punch? Yep. Blaster said I need to watch this ad. So comment thank you, Blaster1221, for making the stupid asshole reactor react to Spawns.
What are you doing here? We don't have a sponsor for this video.
Oh. Okay.
This is not a joke. At the time of filming this, I haven't landed a sponsor yet, so I have no idea. Well, don't worry about that, because I have a special power to transmit messages from the future through a radio in my nose.
In your nut.
Well, that's handy. So I will
I don't
never
want
have
to know.
worry about being unprepared for a sponsor ever again. Watch!
This video has been sponsored by Wargaming and World of Tanks for PC and consoles. Ha 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 ha.
Why did you ask me to watch that? I did not want to watch that. Now, I love this company or product or mobile game because...
It is an extremely fun and addictive tank warfare game that is the only one you'll ever need for your PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, PC, or pair of trousers. You can even enjoy as many 15-on-15 battles as you want because the game is free to play.
Wow, that's incredible. I had no idea they were allowed to do that in today's economy. And
That's actually a pretty good deal. A free war game? Wait, it's probably full of hackers.
best thing about it to me is that...
There are over 1,000 authentic tanks to choose from and a gushing torrent of maps to explore. And right now, they even have a partnership with Warhammer 40,000 until June 6th for unique one-of-a-kind tanks commanders and much more.
Well...
Okay, I'm curious. Do we have the one tank? I forgot what it's called. That basically destroy a whole military base on its own right at the beginning of when tanks was being made in World War I? Because if so, I may actually buy the game. Well, not even buy, it's free.
That just blows me off! And you can head to the description right now and...
Use the code TANKMANIA after installing the game on the link below to get the Excelsior Tier 5 tank, 250,000 credits, 7 days of premium access, and 3 Tier 6 tanks rentable for 10 battles each. You can also use the code WOTMA15 on the link in order to get the Churchill 3 Tier 5 tank and 300,000 bonus credits.
Whoa! That's a lot of whatever that is, isn't it? And it's only for a limited time, so once again, thank you to...
World of Tanks
for sponsoring this video, and go to the link below so that you can...
Get all of those bonuses I just talked about. Why weren't you listening?
I mean, come on, you don't...
Hey, I'm... Okay, Spawns, you actually have a good offer. I will consider it, even though I'm 2 months late. I will at least look into the game.
Want to miss out on this saving, do you? It is a saving, isn't it? Yeah? No? Yeah, that's what we're going with. Yeah, it's a saving. Yeah. I'm placing my bets on it being a saving. And if I'm wrong, then... Bye. Wow, wasn't that a great sponsor from Spons? And now that that ad is done, we can finally get back to watching ads. Ah, everybody's favorite sport. Golf.
The most stupid sport ever. You hit a ball with a stick and make ball go wee 200 meters into a hole. Putt-putt is better and more competitive. I will fight anyone on that. And there's a fucking fly in here. What are you doing here, Satan? Hopefully I killed it.
Who doesn't love that classic game of smacking tiny spheres across miles of wasted space with sand in it? Well, this lady doesn't, and she is desperate to tell you.
Gary, it's time!
I'm trying to putt!
Come on, honey, get off my ass! I've got to get the bucket out of the knee! Bitch!
You know what? I get it. Sometimes you're so deep into a game that you just don't realize the important things around you, like the love of your life and labor with your own spawn. So just in case you weren't paying attention... And I guess that's why they call it the brown...
I no longer want a kid, which is probably a good thing. I'll probably be dead by then, but... They need to play this ad during high school to convince people not to have thoughts. That's what this ad is perfect for. I'm saying a virgin.
First off, disgusting. Secondly, that face makes it. Thirdly, I can't think of a better ad for a game called Willy Golf.
Actually, I think you'll find that it's pronounced Waialae Golf, based on the real-life golf club in East Honolulu, Hawaii.
Whoa, no way! Thank you so much for the help, Mark Book.
That is... okay.
I know it is. See, kids, you don't know what you missed out on. Who needs all of the world's information in your pocket when you can have a man follow you around who is also a book?
Haha! You're darn tooting right there, Jim. And remember, don't forget to take a look in a book.
Oh, check it out. There's another video game commercial featuring birthing. Why is this becoming a recurring theme? So this ad here is for the original Xbox, and the tagline for the end is "Life is short, play more." So considering how we began with this, can you see where this is going? Maybe a heartfelt, fast-paced montage of someone's life playing video games with family photos and home videos? Who the hell do you think you are? Instead, we get an ad where a woman doesn't just give birth to a baby, but fires it out of her cooch like a nuclear submarine as it snaps its own umbilical cord and careens through a window into the sky. And you know the weird thing? That's not why I think the ad is gross. That's funny. Nah, it's the rest of the ad that rubs me the wrong way. There's something about the idea of a human being living their entire life in 30 seconds, unable to control the growth of their body as they scream for the pain to end as their hair falls out while their teeth begin to rot. Repulsive. I'll give it that it's creative and kind of funny, I guess, especially when the old man totals himself right into a coffin. Nice throw! She's got some good aim. But yeah, I just can't. I can't. Can you? Well, I can't.
I became a hero.
Dad.
I saved your king.
Again, that ad is perfect for anti-sets ad. Who's high making these ads?
Dad.
Yes, Zelda?
Are you mixing me up with the princess again?
Hard to say. You're both pretty magical.
Aww. That was absolutely precious. I wish every commercial ever was like that. Part
I seen worse.
3. Bad.
A new challenger approaches. Pikachu.
Ooh, well, could I have King D? Yeah, who needs Halo 3 dioramas set to piano by chopping, when instead you can have a tribal man selling you a Game Boy while saying, if these aren't the coolest graphics, my name isn't Yawiga Kanawi.
S is going to have a fun time with this. Fuck it, I can't say it. Elon Musk, go fuck yourself. Twitter is going to have a field day with this.
Sega Game Gear. Something to do with your hands that won't make you go blind. No. The Game Gear screen will also do that. And how about this billboard ad in the Netherlands when the white PSP first came out and... Oh!
Anything I will say will make it sound like I am supporting this. All the jokes I came up with right there. How did this get approved?
Christ! No! We don't want any of the good ones. We don't want that amazing PS4 ad, or that PS2 one with the deer that completely totals that pickup truck by just standing there. No, we don't want any of them. We want McDonald's Sega Games Night. I hear people all the time telling me that this Pakistan Sonic Heroes McDonald's advert is one of the worst that's ever been made, and I don't think we're watching the same thing. This is perfect. And if you don't agree with me, you can get out, you gaming big stackable pen.
Like I said, I've seen worse outside of this video. I seen a commercial that has a screaming old lady monster jump scaring the screen for a car commercial in Germany. Live on TV in America for some fucking reason. This is nothing.
Not only does it look just as
Nice.
good, if not better, than what those games would actually look like in real life, no false advertising going on here, but they get immediately to the point of what you can get in your Happy Meal, like
Shadow basketball.
or how about
Sonic skateboard.
and who could possibly forget?
Green puff flower catch.
My favorite part of the whole ad, though, is
Rogue and Emmy tennis.
ah yes, how could I forget that classic Sonic character? Rogue, the albino rat.
Chale McDonald's say Sickening slime.
Hey, I've got a question. What are you doing here? Also, do you want to watch an ad for Hey You Pikachu on the Nintendo 64? That's 3 minutes long.
Dude, what's
What?
this? It's Hey You, Pikachu. Dude, can I play? Now I'm everybody's best friend. Okay, first, it's a one-person game. And second, you have to get Pikachu to trust you. Things like that don't just happen overnight. Dude, so can I play? I'm telling you, this takes patience. Patience is a virtue. Once you get Pikachu to trust you,
No WWF.
Okay, yeah, I'm done. Can we please go back to the gross ads? I'll take anything over this.
No,
Are
what?
they the place?
What's the logic behind this? Thank God I removed myself from cable and satellite TV. I don't have to deal with bullshit mobile ads I can delete. I'm sorry. I'm having a nerd moment right now because the previous ads, yeah, you can argue break some code. Well, a couple of them they completely break codes. But this ad, oh God, I almost fell backwards because I am so wanting to escape right now. I don't know why this is creeping me out more than the others. What the fuck?
Station symbols with sweaty skin and body hair. I changed my mind. Let's go back to the bad. What's going on here then?
Become a Dragon Ball Z warrior.
I've always wanted to become a Dragon Ball Z warrior. I don't know, guys. Apparently this one is another bad one, but it seems to do a decent job of making Dragon Ball Z look pretty good.
Become a Super Saiyan.
Oh, but I'm already a Super Saiyan.
There's
No.
all the punching and the kicking and the caramel, and there's even the...
Okay, you have watched my videos. I made that joke, you son of a bitch. I purposely mispronounced the Kamiya. Fuck, I can't even say it right now. The fucking hell, I can't say it because all the jokes are coming back to me. The ha. There, that's the closest I'm gonna get to it. I purposely said the caramel in the Devil Ornaments video to piss off their fan base because I like trolling them once in a while because they're babies. You watch them.
special fight to the death anime moves, like...
You didn't even add a blue or gold or silver hue to him? No, you chose red. Doesn't look good on a human, lad.
I can't watch this anymore. I can't handle it. Why did they pick that face? Of all the faces a human is capable of making, why that one? Oh, come on. It has to get better. Does it get any better? Oh, there's another one! Yes! Yes! I am buying Dragon Ball Z for the Kinect. Well done, you sold it to me. And while we're on that subject, do you know what other game was sold to me immediately after I saw the ad for it?
Do you like awesome things that are awesome?
Yes! Yes, mate! Where's the line? Where's the line?
Make the bad guys cry like an anime fan on prom night.
Slam dunk, home run, back of the net.
I'll kill you for that.
I'm drowning myself. This Mighty Number 9 commercial is probably the prime epitome of a bad ad, not just for games, but for anything. Yet, for me, it just tips over that threshold into so bad it's incredible.
Jump dash, spiral, slide. There's probably a dash that makes you breakfast. I don't know.
LOL! Not only does the trailer actively show you how much the game looks like a Domino's special offer, but it also says things like,
it's friggin' cool.
And things like,
crazy addictive, like popping bubble wrap addictive.
Ah, yes, the addictive pastime of popping bubble wrap. Something I do for maybe 7 seconds. Which is more time than I spent on Mighty Number 9. Oh!
Then you can do combos on combos.
This ad's just clearly trying too hard. It needs to calm down, take a break, take a chill pill, and rethink its life. It desperately needs that.
To rack up your score, and I know you like that combo on combo action.
But if a combo on top of a combo creates combo on combo action, that in itself is a combo, so isn't it just a combo? So at the end of the day, all I can really say is
absorption.
But
he's right.
Mighty Number 9, small potatoes, tiny carrots, garden peas. Because the greatest bad video game ad of all time, in my opinion, without a shadow of a doubt, goes to... I'm supposed to be making this video, but this one player keeps kicking my ass.
Is it the Legend 27?
Yeah, the Legend 27. Oh my god, I summoned him!
The Legend 27 is the first Game of War player ever.
Okay, in this ad's defense, it's not awful or anything, but if you were anywhere on YouTube in 2017/2018, then you saw this ad, and you saw it again, and you saw it again, and you saw it again. Then you didn't see it. Then you saw it again. Game of...
Yep, I was about to say, why are you bringing this ad up? Son of a bitch. I received this ad mostly in 2018. And I completely forgot about it until you mentioned the Legend. Damn it, you.
Of War, man. The mobile smash hit that birthed at least a couple of memes. And not only because it was repeated everywhere on YouTube ad nauseum, but mainly because you couldn't skip it for at least 5 seconds, meaning that whenever you were unlucky enough to get this ad before a video would play, you would always just get far enough into it to see this man say,
Is it the Legend 27?
And then have just enough time to squeeze in,
Yeah, the Legend 27.
And if you weren't quick enough to click on the skip ad button when it was ready, you'd be left with one more.
Who is the Legend 27?
Legend 27 this, Legend 27 that. Who's the Legend 27? I'm the Legend 27.
The Legend 27.
Where are my 27 legends, Legend 27? I heard the Legend 27 was so cool. He didn't go to school. The Legend 27 stole my corn. I lost a raid to the Legend 27.
You have no idea what just happened.
I might have some idea.
Oh my god. Was she the Legend 27? Well, you know what they say. Maybe the Legend 27 wasn't us, but the legends we 27'd along the way.
Oh god, no.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott, and Sin It Bang is so powerful it rotted my teeth.
Nah, it's the tea that I'm drinking. That will break the teeth off of people. Which, by the way, no dud is breaking my teeth.
God, there's just nothing good on TV anymore, is there? Oh,
Pretty
crap
much.
off. There's someone at the door. I was just about to get a signal. What? Oh my god, it's you! Part 4.
Oh, fucking, why did I scare me? Knowing my luck, because I've been trying to learn languages, I blurred 3 different languages together and I'm probably going to get canceled on Facebook.
Why? These are the ads where whenever you see them, you think, Why? There's this one for the Game Boy, which is apparently more fun than a hole in your head.
Looks like he's trying to become the Joker.
With a face like that, I think there's a hole somewhere else. Well, at least that's better than this other Game Boy ad, which is now more fun than a ferret.
Hey, yo, the guy is into Lion King a little too much.
Down your trousers. Not if the ferret's hungry. Also, what are these trousers exactly? Take the ferret out and he'd look like this. Unacceptable. Goat seat.
Yeah, there's an abundance. Or should I say, adbundance.
Boo! You got the follow pass for the dad jokes, but I feel sorry for you kids.
Of these kinds of commercials, which are extremely memorable, but also make you just go... Why?
If you buy a Sega Saturn before September 30th, you get 3 free games!
They can be good, bad, clever, stupid, or they could be the possibly offensive PSP Dust Balls.
Oh, Dust Ball! No way! You got a new PSP with a crazy widescreen LCD!
This ad is only just over 2 minutes long, but it feels like 2 days. I don't understand who this is for. Maybe I would get it if I lived in a carpet.
Oh man, this is like totally chick magnet stuff. Yeah, I'd be watching a movie in a laundromat and I see this sad girl and she'll go, "Hey girl, why you so sad?" And she says, "I lost my favorite song." Then I'd go, "Don't be sad, I got a song for you." And then I play like a really happy song. And then she gets so happy that she started dancing with me. And then I put bubbles in the washing machine. People would take pictures and download them to the PSP. And girls would be, "Oh, that's why you like a little slice of
PSP. It's really, really crazy.
PSP. Maybe it can't get any worse with the PSP squirrels.
Come out and play! I can't! I'm playing net! But this...
Hey, yo! We don't do that here. It's on, you're on TV. You can't do that. You can't do that. Chill.
Portable nut!
Well, that's the fastest I've ever proven myself wrong. You know what I...
Why you did that to one of my favorite songs? Now I'm never gonna get away from that. Why do you resend the ball?
I really want to see from my commercials? 3 naked men going, huh! If you couldn't figure it out, and honestly, I don't know how you couldn't, this was an ad for Strider on the Sega Mega Drive. But I bet what you didn't know is that the reason they're looking off screen making these noises is because they're laughing at some great videos on YouTube. Ooh, okay, it's a girl. Let's see what's going on.
Let me tell you what bugs me about human endeavour.
I knew you could talk.
See, this is what makes PlayStation ads the best. Much like how their game library wasn't afraid to just throw everything at the wall and give you experiences no other console could at the time, Sony also did that with their PS1, PS2, and PS3 ads constantly. Like, what do we have here? Oh, I know, a Scottish lady that's CGI'd to look like a Martian talking to you about focusing on your own positive experiences that matter in your own head without needing to worry about contributing to the grander picture of mankind's achievements when realistically you might never get there. Don't forget to buy a PS1! And yeah, ultimately, I see this ad and I go, what? But at the exact same time, I look at her with that carrot-shaped head and those hypnotic, twisted eyes so far apart from each other you could park a bus in there, and I go, what? Ugh, let's move on to something less disturbing.
Why does this ad look familiar? And I'm concerned this ad looks familiar.
Look, I don't know what I'm supposed to say about this, but I am going to send my complaints to Nintendo for making me Google Kirby finger and leaving me with images I never wanted to see.
That's your first mistake. Never look up any character and something that could be remotely sexual while safe for work filter on. The internet is a cruel and mysterious mistress.
Let's reel it back a little bit then with this lovely, peaceful, innocent ad about a mother
It's
nurturing
not.
her little baby.
Imagine the place you felt safest.
Now, how soothing is this? What could possibly go wrong?
That place doesn't exist anymore.
I'm hoping it was censored, but knowing how these ads have gone, it's probably not even remotely close to censor.
That was incredible.
That's a way to describe it.
Not sure if it makes me want to play Resident Evil 4 or not, but it makes me feel good knowing that my innocence wasn't the only one destroyed by the internet. People on TV in 2004 got exactly the same treatment as I did as a kid on YouTube in 2006.
No, not this ad! Wait, I'm gonna get it on screen. Oh, wait, shit.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh, you fucking bitch. Thank you for the safe version of it. But that ad has scarred me. Anytime I see any image of that, I instantly dip.
Seems like we might have been made of tougher stuff back then if this was on TV. Aside from the fact that we weren't at all and it got very quickly banned, but I can at least respect.
Oh, did I just see some tarts?
Oh, God. Look, everyone. It's Diego, the advertising Mexican dust man.
Put the lady back on the telly.
Are you sure you're Mexican?
Oh, how dare you! I'll hit you with my dick.
Can you please stop before you upset another 7 countries?
PSP. I killed a man.
Funnily enough, though, he does bring up a good point. Everybody knows the old advertising adage, sex. And even though
Sex sells, baby. You should know that. I caught up here for that reference. Wait, no, I have to do it. Let me do it properly. Sex sells, baby. You should know that.
we just saw a rotting undead woman feeding a child most possibly spoiled milk, I can't think of any better way to move on to part 5. Pubescent. Hell yes, son! We're getting into the good stuff now. What, you don't like it? What are you, wussy little bitch reading Topsy and Tim? It's time for the grown-ups now. No minors allowed here.
Oh.
These are the ads that we've all seen 1,000 times that sell you products entirely on the basis that you look at it and go, oh my God, you're hot.
Thank you.
Because as we all know, everybody will buy your game, but only if it has boob. I remember when he couldn't keep his hands off me. Well, to be fair, lady, this looks a lot more fun.
Funny army man go wee!
Okay, to be fair, not just boob. I mean, hell, look at Orangina. That ad covers everybody, so no one can possibly get offended. Straights, gays, furries, tentacles, orange juice. And games have seen it all. Literally.
Squirtles. Also, yes, I have seen that app before when I was younger and I didn't know how to do ad block.
Really all, and I mean all. Tell Santa you want balls for Christmas. What, while I sit on his lap?
Blur, race like a big boy.
Pardon?
Who is that meant to attract?
Yeah, honey, I only play video games for big boys. Don't you want me?
Sega joystick, the more you play with it, the harder it gets. You sit there, eyes glued to...
Hey, to be fair, that is a clever joke.
The writhing arcade quality graphics, pulling and squeezing your knob. Can you please not? And for God's sake, if doing that too much makes your fingers look like a load of broken twigs, I don't want to touch anything from Sega ever again. This is your hand. This is your hand on knobs. Don't do knobs. Tadeki, pray for a full frontal assault. Silent Hill downpour, let's get wet. Game Boy, keep it in your pants. PS Vita's double front and back touchscreen. Oh yeah, okay, I don't like that. Croc eating Lara Croft. I'm sure that's sexy to somebody. Narc, a big bust is about to go down.
That is something that Tomska will be interested in. Because he likes his 4 in his skits.
Oh yeah, how far down? There, or there? The point is, There is no point. Ads like this just don't exist anymore, probably for good reason. But thanks to the internet, we can all watch them back together and have a jolly old at them. Besides, they can't all be that degrading, can they?
What do you expect?
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's his best joke he has ever made. That was too good. Hell yes.
Was that an ad with two guys using a controller to inflate a woman, strip her down to nothing, spin her around in circles, and then brand the Juiced logo on her like cattle? And they didn't make her butt bigger. This ad was... well, it was banned, understandably. And for the sake of YouTube, I also had to censor it myself. Yeah, the original screening had no censor at all.
Wow.
I tell you to not bother looking it up on your phone in public for fear of embarrassment, but the original video is in 240p. You can't see shit. Right, I think we should cool it off a little bit and check out this Game Boy Micro ad. Nintendo, eh? Family, friendly, wholesome, clean, and about as seductive as a nun.
I'm sorry, but they also have Trouble Days on the Switch. They're no longer just friendly. They went to the dark side.
Nintendo. What could they cook up for an ad campaign in 2005? Yeah, that brought the mood down a bit, didn't it? For me, though, I think the worst part of this ad is the fact that the mouse is going to town on top of the micro, which is where the extension port is. You must have done that on purpose. You must have. Mickey, you're putting the wrong extension in there. Oh, and the second worst bit is at the very end. Yeah, the mouse is still at it, and your man hasn't stopped it. He's just watching.
He's clearly a furry.
And seems to like it.
You dirty slag! Look, I don't mind the choices that you make or how many partners you bring home, but no Game Boy of mine is gonna slut themselves out in public. Yeah, you get out, go! I never want to see your whore face around here again!
With the power of Christ, your whole fucking ass is out of here, you cunt! Get the fuck out of here!
Anyway, here's another ad for a game that had no opportunity to even try and make it sexy, so I have no clue why they even bothered trying. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Hey!
What?
So, this ad was banned, and like... Out of everything else we've seen that hadn't been banned, this was apparently going too far.
Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Play with a friend, or play with yourself.
In my opinion, there's an even better Dead or Alive ad that actually made me genuinely laugh when I first saw it.
Well, I only play it for the fighting.
These guys were casted perfectly.
And the 16 characters with the pixel shading bump mapping?
I mean, yeah, why the pretense? Why act like that's not the main reason people picked these games up back then? It's been the main selling point of the series ever since the PS1. Look at them, they look like shopping bags caught in a draft.
And the rich plot development. Seriously, why else would I play it? She kicks eye.
I can respect this ad for just owning up to it and laughing at itself at the same time.
間抜けなやつだ。僕なら今のはかわせる。
僕なら？
僕は蚊だから。
そう。じゃあ来てごらん。ほれ。
この夏蚊になる蚊。
What the fuck?
My pee-pee got confused and it fell off. I have no idea where to even begin with this one. It's for the PS2 cult classic Mr. Mosquito, and with an ad like this, I can understand why it never went further than that. Too much happens in too little time and none of it adds up, so I'm going to translate what I think was being said. Oh no, a mosquito. I hit it. Nice one, mate. I hate mosquitoes.
I hate them too.
I changed my mind.
I changed my mind as well. By the way, I just shaved my legs.
Wow, what shaving cream do you use? Gillette! That's great. Can I borrow it? Mr. Mosquito. Suck blood out of a woman's leg. Here's my razor. Wow, that's round. But however worked up or hot under the collar that video game ads were capable of getting, none could even dream to top this next one. Every time I see it, it stirs something in me.
Call of Duty.
Advanced Warfare. Xbox One.
Copy that.
Oh, yeah. This ad is too hot for TV. It should have been banned before it was even made. This man is a modern-day Marilyn Monroe. Where's my calendar? You know something? After rewatching that Call of Duty EB Games ad and seeing how well that skinny guy delivered his lines...
Whoa. Hey, guys. Welcome to EB Games. Let me guess.
We need to bring back bullying. Part 6.
I agree. Tame bullying, though. Tame.
Hardcore.
It plays more games than you idiots have brain cells!
What? 20? You know what, you got a fair point. Oof, time to get heavy. We're not being a puss anymore. We're gonna kick and scream. We're gonna call you a prick. Buy our product or you're a troglodyte. What are you? A worm? No kids allowed anymore. Who did you expect to see here? Lightning McQueen? If there's one thing that games advertising has been missing sorely out on for the last 15 years, it's the ads that pick you up and never stop yelling at you.
You're gonna play pole position!
And the ads that insult you and everybody that you love.
Hey!
Yes?
You look like a real jerk!
You know, the commercials that just don't give a shit. The commercials that go hard and don't care who they upset so much that you can only go, ooh! Hitman Blood Money. Beautifully executed. Ooh! Ocarina of Time. Willst thou get the girl or play like one?
Ooh.
Ooh! Nintendo! It's me, misogyny. Yeah, mate.
To be fair, he is a really sadistic fucker, Mario is. I don't care what anyone says. Mario's a villain, and I will fight anyone on that.
You don't want people to think you're a girl, do you? Running around in a skirt with a fairy, hitting things with a stick. I miss completely blunt advertising, even if it wasn't that clever or tried so desperately to be badass that it misses the mark so much and loops completely around itself to end up becoming badass. Daikatana, John Romero is about to make you his bitch. Ooh! And it's not just them. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Crash Bandicoot full-on trespassing on his competition's private property with a PA system to yell about how much they suck. Mortal Kombat, so real it hurts. Yeah, kids getting beaten up, kids getting beaten up. There are two kinds of gamers in this world. The ones who still play on consoles, and the ones who have actually seen breasts.
Ooh.
Oh! By the way, I take personal offense to that. I still play consoles, and I've seen breasts in the mirror. I mean,
You beat me to the punch. I was about to say, the only breast you have seen is your own, and you confirmed that for me before I even can say the joke. Fuck you.
Come on now, how could I have seen them? Didn't you know that girls don't even play games? The most inflammatory and extremist gaming company in the world told me that. Nintendo. And of course, there's the ads that don't give a flying pig. Nanotech Warrior, so fast eyelids are a liability. What? And how about this ad for the original Wipeout where they compare playing the game to doing drugs? They're bleeding from the nose. They were doing cocaine. My favorite thing about the Wipeout ad campaign, though, is that after this printed ad caused so much controversy, when
they were doing cocaine, and watching Arcane.
The sequel, Wipeout 2097, came out, the new printed ad went even harder by using the articles written about how disgusting their previous ads were and mushing them all together into a printed panic attack. They promoted themselves with complaints, arguably made it look scarier, and then said nothing else. So sick. My all-time favorite one, though? But Susan, I have Klonoa. Hey, baby, I want Klonoa. Never have I ever seen a game sell itself as an STD.
I have not. Do I have a mug? Yes. About to get wasted tonight. R.I.P. my brain. Down the hatch.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I said I wanted Klonoa when I was younger, and this is exactly how I got my copy. Also, Klonoa does sound like an infection you'd catch in your genits, and I hate that I never noticed that before until now. But the thing is, it gets even better.
I should probably mention drink responsibly.
Was just the first page. You want to see what's on the second one? There he is. Just hanging around. Hey kids, they're transmitting me. Klonoa is there, not even standing in the photo or being a character in the scene. He's just on a cut-out circle, pointing and smiling at AIDS. Once you've got Klonoa, you won't want to get rid of it. Yeah, you're right. It's very expensive nowadays. And of course, they had to include the classic Klonoa tagline, Klonoa by Namco. Blow up or shut up. Okay. But listen to me gobbing off. There's too many examples of printed ads here. We need to get the TV stuff back ASAP. And the more desperate and over the top they are, the more hardcore. I'm sorry, that's just how it works. Like this one here for ice hockey on the Atari 2600, where a man asks the cashier if they have the game, he tries it out, and then he...
Ruthless tripping!
gets a little bit into it.
You real?
To me, I feel like it's so weird watching 8-bit games be treated so hardcore, while nowadays games are treated as games so lazy. That's the biggest irony for me. The complete opposite of fails.
Really think you're ready for all that? I'm ready! I'm ready!
Oh, and were you hoping for the ad to calmly tell you what the game is and what you can play it on? No.
Ice hockey by Activision!
What makes this commercial so damn great to me, though, is the fact that all of these guttural, throat-tearing screams are for a game that looks like this.
Yeah, precisely!
Perfect.
Ice hockey boy!
Oh, and if you want to go back to the bullying angle for a second, take a look at this Pac-Man 2 ad.
So, you got friends?
He was like he's on the set of the new Barbie. What the fuck?
But imagine if you had one special friend.
Hi, I'm your buddy.
Why is Ralph from the Christmas Story on my screen right now?
Are you trying to sell me Pac-Man 2 by comparing it to...
I'm not even gonna make that joke. The actual smart ones will get what I was about to say.
Fishing for the mentally handicapped with dirty old pants? What's worse, the ad itself, or the fact that I really want to play the game now? Yeah, okay, maybe that was a massive low blow. How about we pick on people our own size, like mothers? Here is a Dead Space 2 campaign where EA showed the game to a load of middle-aged mums and used their reactions to sell their 18-plus game to the people who love upsetting their parents the most. 10-year-olds that couldn't buy it. Yeah, look, I don't get it either, but in terms of real-time commentary, what we ended up with is gold.
I see what looks like Earth and outer space.
Ma'am, go back to elementary school. I think you're on the flat earth shit. Stop watching the Kanye and pick up a Conor Whaley book.
This is gonna be good, isn't it?
Oh, I'm done. That thing is icky right there.
So the idea is that over 100 women were invited by EA to take a look at some beta trailer footage for Dead Space 2 without them knowing what they were getting themselves into, and then were all asked to react honestly to what they were seeing. Of all the footage, only 6 women got used in the campaign.
Look at that monster!
And I think they picked the best ones.
Hi.
Hello and welcome to EA. Before you get comfortable, would you be interested in a cup of coffee for only $4? Or would you like to get the season pass to sit on this chair for $39.99?
And they go through every spectrum of emotion you can think of. Disgust, terror, enjoyment, laughing, and then suddenly realize what they're looking at. Some of these women just gave their honest opinions and walked out, fair play, but some of them take it an extra step further and act like they're in some sort of POW camp.
So I'm free to go?
Free to go? You haven't been arrested? Unless she did it. The policeman. And the one that inarguably takes the cake is this lady here, who has a pretty basic, oh no, ooh, it's gross, oh, that shouldn't be on the outside reaction. But at the very end, she goes on a socio-political rant about the evils of society.
That's awful. No wonder society is so corrupt. It's not very good. We have a society of criminals.
So when people talk about Mother Russia, Is she hurt?
If I ever see it somewhere, I will personally take a hammer and slam it.
Oh no! No, not the game! No!
We live in a society of criminals.
I don't know, man. I think a few of you might be going...
Choose the original Joker. We found the original Karen.
overboard a little.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Well, it's quite simple, really. You see, that's the Earth in outer space.
I hope all of these ladies are doing great. I would actually watch E3 coverage if they all streamed themselves commenting over it, especially this lady. She is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, what is that coming out of them, gold?
You could look at the campaign itself as a bit desperate and a little cringe, as the kids say. I mean, it's like trying to sell meth by showing your dad going, oh, don't do that. But I don't care about the intent. I care about what they got out of it. And honestly, I think these women are more entertaining than most other people that play games on a professional level.
They're not babies at all.
Godspeed, all of you. And I really hope that this lady is now in Congress, sitting on a throne of Dead Space 2 cases, fixing our corrupt society of criminals.
What'd you think of that?
That's pretty gooey.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down.
Mr. President, a second plane just hit London Bridge.
Hello, how are you? Oh, look, everyone.
Oh man, that was a good one.
It's my cousin,
Ooh.
Leg. What do you want from me? Oh, I'm okay, thanks. Just a little pain in my leg. I wanted to show you this advert I found with an old man in it. Wow, that sounds thrilling. Put it on.
Oh, look, it is an old man. What delightful, whimsical stories from the past is he going to tell us today?
Everyone is doing it.
Doing what?
What? Guys are doing it with girls, and girls are doing it with other girls.
Oh, I see.
Ayo.
It's just one giant extended joke. Awesome.
Some get together in groups and do it. Some people just like to watch other people doing it.
A friend of mine asked me to take a drink every time this man talked about doing it. We're not friends anymore.
Do it. When people do it for the first time, they don't last so long. Doing it. Some people get scared and pull out right in the middle of doing it.
This ad was apparently banned too, and considering it's for the M-rated 18+ Call of Duty franchise, I find that a little...
It's not one of those, what the fuck were you thinking?
Pathetic.
Some people have steady aim, and others just spray everywhere.
Yeah. I get it now. I fuck it. I fuck it. I'll fuck it. I see the fucking.
Hey guys, we have this extremely heavy and grotesquely realistic depiction of modern-day wars in a video game that's only allowed to be sold to people 18 and over, but the advert for it has to be suitable for daycare at 11 AM in the morning so that our target audience can see it, and it can't be rude, no, and for the love of God, don't actually show them the game they're talking about.
Sometimes my dog likes to watch me do it.
Wherever this guy is and whatever he's up to, I hope he's
into that kinky shit. God damn.
Doing it.
Oh no! I've got Klonoa! And with that, let's
City boy, always fail protection.
close off with undoubtedly the most hardcore video game ad of all time. And it's for, weirdly, the original Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad.
Oh God, no!
Too. But with
No!
my hero pulls through.
I would say that this changed gangster rap culture forever, but the truth is, this ad predated Straight Outta Compton. And above all, it showed that Zelda 1 was so hardcore, it was great fun for literally everyone. The chads and the betas. Not women, though. Nintendo don't like them.
Whoa, nice graphic.
Okay, seriously, the real most hardcore video game ad of all time is this one coming up. No question, I'm right. Don't bother arguing with me, you're...
I will prove you wrong, boy. Don't challenge me. I will prove you wrong. If not, then I would do 10 push-ups on my bed and moan if I have to.
All lose, won't they, Daniel Druff?
Oh yeah, Caddy, they don't stand a chance against you. You win every argument you ever start. I'd hate to be on the end of your debating skills, especially when it comes to your opinions on socioeconomic...
Why did I invite you? It's this one, for the PS3. And I'm just gonna let you watch it from start to finish, because... holy shit.
Oh, fuck! No! Not this fucking bullshit ad. This ad is the reason why I couldn't get into video games. My parents watched this ad and said, no more video games for you. We don't want you being corrupt. We will hand you the internet because we trust the internet more. Just for 2 cups and 1 cup fucking being my introduction to the internet. Sorry. I have disdain for this ad.
Raw as fuck. Do I know exactly what's going on here? No. Do I care? No. Is it trying to say that the doll here is like this old forgotten baby toy left to rot without any clothes on while it comes face to face with the future of play and it just can't handle what it's seeing? Yeah, maybe. That sounds pretty reasonable, actually. Whenever I think of PS3, whenever I think of video game adverts in general, whenever I think of babies, this is the one thing that screeches out of the deep creases of...
Now, let me just say this. Now, this is the best video game commercial for just intent hardcore. There is an ad I remember watching once and it got banned instantly, and it was before YouTube. I remember it because it was that vivid. If someone can find it, please let me know, because I've been trying to hunt for this ad for years. It's an ad, commercial, whatever you want to call it, of a baby dying, choking on his breast milk, I think it was. The mom doing CPR while the dad was calling 911. No way, it was the reverse. The dad was doing CPR while the mom was on the call 911 saying, 911, my baby's dying, my baby's dying, my baby's dying. While the heartbeat monitor was going off. The baby's dying, and it was Nestle saying, bottle feed your babies. Baby will survive longer. That's the most hardcore ad ever. Can someone find that for me? I seen it once on live TV, and it scarred me. It literally is an implant in my brain. It was mostly a black screen with the text basically saying what I just said.
My brain. It's truly unforgettable, and that has to stand for something. It's weird, it's mysterious, it's creepy, it's minimal, it's intriguing, it's uncaring, it dares you to find out more about it, and it probably didn't sell any consoles, which is why I love it. What's the point of any of this? To scare people away from the product. Hardest ad of all time. What's blue and pisses all over everything?
Hey, Shadow, long time no pee.
And sadly, that's all the time we have for today.
Aww.
That's a lie. The video
Yay!
could go on longer, but I wanted to stop here. Get over it. Until the day I die, I will always champion insane and creative video game ads. Hopefully, I don't die tomorrow. I would rather have 1 million ads making the bad guys cry like an anime fan on prom night than one of those boring gameplay montages with the same stuff blowing up, and the corny, unbearable dialogue that overlays it.
I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. That is something I do now.
This ad put me off of Forspoken forever. Not because I think the game looks particularly bad or I think the dialogue is the worst thing I've ever heard, but because the ad itself was just so boring and cliche. Sure, it's just a commercial to sell you a product, but why not put the same effort into promoting the thing that you poured sweat, blood, and tears into as you did making it? Give me incredible, thought-provoking pieces of art, or give me bottom-of-the-barrel spunk. I will remember that. That gets my interest.
I just flew in from the new ruins level, and boy, are my arms tired.
Whatever you do, just don't make it boring, which sadly 99% of video game ads are today, and I find that quite sad. But I don't want to leave you all today eyeing up that bread knife and making a mess, so instead, I'm going to show you the most hardcore video game advertisement that has ever existed.
Oh.
No joke, I'm being serious this time. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Remember, as you buzz the 42nd floor of the Twin Towers and rudder into a power-off spin recovery above Times Square, safety is a pilot's first and foremost concern.
Okay, goddamn. Someone with the emo in with the edge that day. Goddamn.
2 9/11 jokes within 10 minutes. I'm on a roll. Yeah, one of them will.
Alright, that's what we have for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the jokes. Today I'm just off. I'm usually more energetic than I am. You see my previous videos. You know how energetic I can be. I just have a massive headache and I was just trying to play it off. This is not the video to do it. And the whole puke and vor stuff completely made me lose energy at the beginning part of the video. Anyways, I have to end it here or I'm going to be uploading this for 3 weeks.